Those holiday classics from the silver screen keep us in the spirit, scene after scene. A film to our airmen is like an oasis, a night on the town while still on the bases. A wintertime message from a sparkling show shines light on the future to where we may go. And what is this future of which I speak? Perhaps finding the truest of love that we seek. It happened for this lieutenant one December by chance, when an ordinary month turned to one of romance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really need to sing this song to Santa, but he's not here yet. So this nice gentleman volunteered. He's gonna be Santa. You sit in that chair. You gotta wear a hat, because Santa wears a hat. Okay, here's some Jingle Bells. You shake those anytime you feel uncomfortable. Okay. They're not gonna do anything. You get in character. You're Santa Claus. Okay. Here we go. Santa, I'm blue, and I need a little help from you. I've been a good girl way too long since my man's been gone. So when you drop down that chimney, Santa, Santa, bring my baby home. Yeah, make a little room. Santa.
Yes.
I'm sad. You know this good girl's gonna go real bad. Stranded neath that mistletoe, without the sweetest love I've ever known. So when you drop down that chimney, Santa, Santa, bring my baby home. Bring him home. Bring him home. Oh, since my baby left me, you know the world has turned so cold. The fire's bright, but in my heart, well, Santa, you know, it feels like the North Pole. Santa, I'm counting on you. You know I planned this New Year's Eve for two. Santa, I gotta have him. I can't face another year alone. So when you drop down that chimney, Santa, Santa, bring my baby home. Oh, to bring him home. I'll bring him home. Yeah, when you slide on down that chimney, Santa, Santa, bring my baby home. Bring him home. Bring my baby home.
I'll do it.
Oh, thank you, sir. What's your name?
Very moody.
Very moody, yeah. Yeah, the country, U.S. Air Force, and Omaha World Herald. Thank you for your service.
You're certainly welcome.
A land of wonder, you say, might be a stretch for this place. Some makeshift decorations were all that adorned this forward base, but none of it stalled this pilot's search in himself, a search that grew every night from a text on his shelf. Reading the words of how all things began, he made a connection with this ancient land.
The angel Gabriel from heaven came, his wings as drifted snow, his eyes as flame. All hail, said he, thou lowly maiden Mary, most highly favored lady, Gloria. For now a gentle mother thou shalt be, all generations laud and honor thee. Thy son shall be Emmanuel, by seers foretold, most highly favored lady, Gloria. Then gentle Mary meekly bowed her head. To me be as it pleaseth God, she said. My soul shall laud and magnify his holy name, most highly favored lady, Gloria. Of her Emmanuel the Christ was born in Bethlehem all on a Christmas morn, and everyone throughout the world shall ever say, most highly favored lady, Gloria.
words of that song bring a drop to Jim's eye. A rare occurrence for him, not an emotional guy. The thought of his buddy who won't make it home. Peace be to his family, and to him, shalom. After a while, with tears on his sleeve, he thinks of his boy on last Christmas Eve. A long scribbled list, a video game on top. Can I dad, please? He asked, ready to pop. Now be a good little boy and you'll be on the list of children that Santa give all that they wish. Now, let's tuck you in bed and turn out the light, for I do believe that jolly old elf will visit this night.
You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Yeah, he knows if you be bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Yeah, he knows if you be bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. So you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. And he's here! Make Santa and Mrs. Claus feel welcome! Oh,
Little Krista,
hi Santa.
how are you?
I'm good.
Have you been really, really good this year?
I've been really, really good.
I don't think you've been that good. Because if you were that good, you might get to go to England to see Harry O.
That's my brother. That's what I wanted. I want to go see him.
So you need to work on that.
Oh, I was nice. Did you see that number a minute ago?
Yes, I did.
I was nice.
That's why
anyway,
I'm saying that.
I think we're a little off target, don't you? Mrs. Claus, Mrs. Claus, will you read us a story?
Oh, I'd love to. I was hoping you'd ask. I'd like to read Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer today.
Oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Is there a problem, dear?
Oh, no, Mama. Jingles, scribbles, giggles, Buster. Oh, do you remember the other night I was in the library with Jingles and Scribbles? We were working on the list and checking it twice and
Yes,
seeing
yes.
who's naughty and nice.
Oh,
and
That's
well,
the time of year.
I had to leave the library for a little bit.
Where did you go, dear?
Where did I go? Let's see. Well, Scribbles needed some milk and cookies.
What was that?
Scribbles needed some milk and cookies.
I see. Scribbles needed some milk and cookies.
All right. I needed some milk and cookies, this crazy diet you have me on.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, well, anyway, I was just gone a little while. The reindeer got into the library and started doing their reindeer games. The next thing I know, I have books all over the place, torn apart, pages everywhere. Oh, it was just a mess.
Oh, dear, they didn't ruin everything, did they?
Well, not everything, but the elves assured me that they put everything back together. Didn't you, Jingles?
Oh, they did they? Well, no, I'm sure that they did an excellent job. Jingles, would you go get Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer book so I can read it?
Yes, Jingles. Will you go get the book for Mama? Yes. And Buster and Giggles, would you go out and get a few of the boys and girls so they can come up on stage so they can hear the wonderful story?
What a lovely idea, Papa.
That would be great.
We have a special place for you.
Thank you.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you?
Captain.
Are you behaving yourself tonight?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
You've trained them well. Hello, how are you? Should we go over here?
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
That book doesn't quite look like I remember it.
Well, the elves decided they needed to make some new covers for the books, too.
Oh, I see. Unusual spelling. Let's see. Oh, everything looks just fine. Let's go, shall we, Captain? 'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the hills the reindeer were playing, enjoying their spills, while every so often they'd stop to call names at one little deer not allowed in their games. Ha! Look at Rudolph! His nose is a sight! It's red as a beet, twice as big, twice as bright! Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, poor Rudolph's was red, very large, and quite shiny. In daylight, it sparkled, and this is a fact. At nighttime, it glowed like the eyes of a cat. Although he was lonesome, he always was good, obeying his parents as good reindeer should. So, as night and a fog hid the world like a hood, he went to bed hopeful. He knew he'd been good. While way, way up north, on this same foggy night, old Santa was packing his sleigh for its flight. Without any stars or a moon as a compass, this extra dark night is quite likely to swamp us. We'll steer by the lamps and houses tonight in order to finish before it gets light. Come Dasher, come Dancer, come Prancer and Vixen. Come mix up the dressing and stuff it in the chicken.
Giggles, that's my
Make it
mama's recipe.
450 till golden brown on top.
Oh.
What's my recipe doing in here? Oh. Well, let's see. Oh, I have it now. Let's continue, Captain. Simply not getting lost needed all Santa's skill. With street signs and numbers more difficult still, he still made good speed with much twisting and turning, as long as the street lamps and house lights were burning. But lights will be out after midnight, he said, for even most grown-ups have then gone to bed. Through dark streets and houses old Santa did poorly. He now picked the presents more slowly, less surely. He really was worried. For what would he do if folks started waking before he was through? The air was still foggy, the night dark and dreary. While I pondered, weak and weary, there came a gentle rapping at my chamber door. What was that? Oh, dear. Onto the roof, with the clouds all around it, he searched for the chimney and finally found it. The first reindeer bedroom was so very black he tripped on the rug and fell flat on his back. And all this took time, filling Santa with gloom, while slowly he groped toward the next reindeer's room. The door he just opened when, to his surprise, a soft, glowing, red-colored light met his eyes. And there lay, but wait now, what would you suppose? A sale at the mall for a new garden hose?
Jingle.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't that read, the glowing, you've guessed it, was Rudolph's red nose? So this room was easy. This one little light let Santa pick quickly the gifts that were right. How happy he was till he went out the door. The rest of the house was as black